but I don't know. Like it, I never, like I said, I never thought that the day was going to come when Joe Biden was going to step down. I just heard he gave so much pushback when everyone was telling him to step down. I didn't think it was going to happen. But I don't know. What did you see it coming, or did you think this was?
You know what, man? I think eventually, it was gonna come. I mean, again,
Okay.
he did say the last 3 weeks after that horrible debate performance,
Yeah.
only God Almighty was going to have him leave the
Yeah.
race. But over the last few weeks, man, I mean, just every day, more and more people kept on coming out
Yeah.
asking him to step down. I mean, it was I think on Saturday they were up to 40. So 40 Democrats were
Ooh,
asking him
yeah.
to leave.
Yeah.
So it was only a matter of time.
No, I got you. Because I did think about that too. I thought about the fact of, like, let's say you're on a basketball team and all your other
Right.
teammates, everybody wants you off the team. They don't like playing with you. Kind of turns into like a toxic environment. It's kind of very hard to kind of run when, like, your whole party is against you. You already got the Republicans against you. Now he has all the Democrats. And for him to be at his age,
he was tired.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I get
lot.
it. And then the I would say the main thing, though, why he probably stepped down. Well, there's lots of different reasons, but another reason is the donors. So the donors literally, the big donors, they were cutting off giving him any more donations until he stepped down. So
now I got you.
What are you supposed to do?
Now I got you. Like Walt Disney, I think we mentioned this before on the show before. The Walt Disney family said they weren't going to give any more money until he stepped away. So I guess that pressure, and everybody started getting hit in the pockets. They like, man, we ain't gonna go down with you. We got mouths to feed too. We got careers ahead of us. Your career pretty much, you pretty much lived your career. How about everyone else?
Exactly.
But this leads us to now we're in a situation now where Kamala stepping in.
Oh, and real quick, I do want us to say her name correctly. They're getting upset if you don't say her name correctly. It's Kamala. Okay.
Really?
It's Kamala Harris. Yeah.
Kamala.
Yeah. Wow. Right. It's funny. It's kind of like with Rihanna. Like we all call her Rihanna, but it's actually Rihanna.
Really?
You didn't know
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
but same with Denzel. I think it's not actually Denzel. It's like Denzel or something like that. But
really?
He said, yeah. You can look this up. His real is not really pronounced Denzel, but same thing he said. But people kept pronouncing that way. He just been going with it. But that's not the real way you pronounce it.
Okay. Yeah. Did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
So Kamala Harris is now real quick. I want to clarify for everybody. She's not officially the nominee.
Yes.
But Biden and pretty much everybody named Mama endorsed her over the last 24 hours.
Yes.
So she should be the nominee. We will see at the DNC convention starting August 19th, where all the delegates will go on and vote and officially nominate her. Or you again, it's so crazy in this race that someone else could actually step in over the next few days to say, hey, I want to compete against Kamala. So we'll see.
Actually, and on that note, she did. She already won like a few delegates, but Joe Manchin, and I believe he's a senator. I'm not sure what state, but nevertheless, he actually, as soon as he heard Biden step down, he said he wanted to announce himself to be running as the nominee. So you already got one person already saying that they want to challenge Kamala. There's other people as well. I'm still going to pop as well.
Did he officially state it? I saw some like rumors on Twitter, but did he actually come out?
Well, I think he wanted to do it, but I think it may have been something to the effect of where like people were telling him he needs to stand down. But the problem is Kamala's not popular with for one, I'm not a fan of her, and there's a lot of people, including Democrats, who are not necessarily a fan of her. I remember once.
Really?
There's a lot of people that's not.
You sure? And the reason I say that, and I'll let you continue, is because she in the last 24 hours raised, I believe, $80 million in donations from small, big donors. So I'm shocked to hear you say that she's not popular.
Yeah, well, think about it. there's actually donors that after the debate they double down on Biden, and you got to consider the fact that they have an investment, so they're going to try to protect their investment the best they can. They already invested so much in like the Democratic Party, so whoever they put in, I think like somebody has said, even if Biden's head was just in a I think they said like in a bottle, they would vote for that over Trump. So you have these diehard people who are just going to like vote for Biden no matter what. So there are going to be some diehard people that want to vote for him, but
what about Kamala though? I mean, I hear she is more popular than Biden. She's younger, you know. She's a person of color.
Yeah, man. I agree with you. One of the biggest problems I think she's going to face is she has actually two uphill battles. As we know, one is always going to be the skin color, unfortunately, because she's black or / Indian, however, she can pass for whatever, but you're not the main color, of society. So that she has that hurdle. And then on top of that, she has the hurdle of being a woman. So there's a lot of people who are Democrat, but they don't want a woman president. So she has to deal with that as well. So that's why it makes it it's going to be a little tough of a battle, but it may just come down to, like you were saying before, like maybe people just despise Trump so much that they'll still vote, but it's going to be tough, man. So I don't know. What do you think? You think that those two issues will kind of be a issue?
You know what? So again, none of us can predict the future, right? But if I had to compare her to Hillary, another a female that ran for president, Kamala does not have a lot of baggage.
I agree.
Hillary did have the baggage with the
emails,
of course, the Bill Clinton and all his mess, but also the whole server scandal with the emails. Also just lots of other stuff that she did when she was Secretary of State. Kamala, she actually doesn't have a lot of scandals. Now, again, she now is being elevated to the top of the ticket now. So I'm sure over the next few weeks, we'll be hearing about maybe some scandals, some skeletons in her closet. But so far, she actually doesn't seem like she has too much
competition
that you can kind of throw at her. So you know what? I think she could do pretty good. I'm curious though. I really do want to start seeing her do some more interviews again. She has been hiding for the last 3 years.
A lot of people have said that she seems very uncomfortable whenever they do like interviews. She has to really speak. So I think really what would help her the most is whoever her VP candidate is. She's going to have to choose somebody that can really compensate for her like areas where people don't like. For example, she doesn't really like speaking. She needs a VP that's very extroverted, likes to go out, people can relate to. And of course, as I said before, her being a person of color, it's going to have to, in my personal opinion, it's got to be somebody that's kind of white, more towards like the mainstream.
We can't have that, all black ticket.
Yeah, exactly. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Ticket, it ain't going to work. It ain't work. And preferably, it can't really be a woman either. I know a lot of people are going to hate that, but I can see them maybe doing one woman and a man, but two women, it's going to be too much. So when I say that, it's kind of bad because
it's not too much for us. It's too much for a lot of Americans.
There's still a lot of
not ready
people,
yet,
unfortunately. Because who would have been a perfect VP would have probably been like Elizabeth Warren or something like that. But because it's two women, I don't think that's going to work. And then potentially maybe like a Bernie or something could probably work, but he's kind of old too.
No. We can't have Biden, 80 plus years old dropping out and then get another old person.
You're right.
She needs somebody young. I heard that there's a few governors from different swing states that she's gonna consider. So we'll definitely see. I wish her luck. I'm very curious to see this debate between Trump and Kamala. I really wanted to see her go against a JD Vance, but now her against Trump is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be an interesting next 4 months.
And I think that happens in September. In September.
And just like you said, I mean, because technically with 4 months left, she's kind of the best option they have. We don't have time to really get to know somebody else. We got to kind of
no time. This is kind of
step it
up, and Good luck.
We'll see.